Hi. I'm still angry. I just can't shake it off. I'm not angry at anybody or anything other than my situation. But it feels like a good thing. It feels like a good emotion because I'm using it to power myself forward. It's quite hard doing videos when you're in an emotional state as I am, but I feel quite grounded in my anger. I've just dropped my laptop off. That's going to make a massive difference to my life. And thank you to everybody for your energetic exchange. I really believe, I really hope that this is the Great Awakening. This is the uprising that I've talked about in my videos before, where we raise our energy up. That is the only way we can beat the controllers in this world, the psychopaths that are trying to keep us detached and away from our soul, and they're doing that through our fear, through our greed, through our desires, through our needs. You know, everybody is running around distracting by consuming, you know. Oh, if I buy this, if I've got that, if I've got loads of money, if everything's perfect in my life, then everything's perfect, and I don't need to worry about anything. Anything to distract me from thinking about who we are and what we are, you know. I mean, for Christ's sake. We're living on a planet that is floating through space, you know. If that isn't enough to make people go, what the fuck, then I don't know what is. Yeah, so it's quite hard to do videos when I'm in like I'm in a highly emotional state of anger. I went to a healer 20 odd years ago, and she touched on my liver and she said, ooh, you've got a lot of anger stored in there. And I remember thinking at the time, no, I haven't. I'm all about the peace and love, man. But obviously I am angry now. I'm angry at my situation. So as I see in a post once that said, turn your anger into passion and your passion into success. The only success that I want in life is to be free. I would never ever change the lifestyle choice that I've made. I love living outdoors. The trouble is, when you live outdoors, when you live free, the more free you are, the more insane you see that the rest of the world is living in. And how controlled everybody is. And do you know what I'm really seeing, which is really, gets me down if I really think about it, it's just how angry people are at each other. People pointing out and blaming each other instead of looking within, looking at yourself. You know, being angry, that's your thing. If you're angry, if I'm angry, it's me that's angry. I'm not angry because of something you did. I'm angry because of my choices. And I've made some, I suppose they're bad choices, but if I hadn't made them choices, I wouldn't be here doing this now. I think it's Tony Robbins says, it's in their moments of choices that destinies are shaped. So I don't know where this journey is taking me, but I'm gonna keep on trying. I wish people would stop judging. Don't ever judge somebody that's on their arse, because you might turn the corner and it might be you. But people are really, really judgmental. People like to feel familiar. They like everybody to be like them. So they feel comfortable, you know. But people, and if you're not like them, then they're going to judge you, they're going to blame you, and they're going to hate on you, and everyone's going around killing everybody with their faults all the time. If only people realised that everything starts with a fault, and our faults are like magical, and they are what create our reality. We're not all the same. We're all in this together, but we're all so uniquely individual. We're not the same. Stop blaming each other. Stop looking to other people to make you feel comfortable and familiar and where you are. Sorry, it probably sounds like I'm lecturing you. This is just where my head's at. You know, my van, for instance, needs so much to make it move forward, to make it work. It needs the wheels, it needs an engine, it needs a battery, it needs a clutch, you get the picture. It needs everything. All of them items are totally, all the bits of technology in my van are completely unique, but they all work together to make my van work, to make my van drive. It doesn't matter how shiny and wonderful each individual bit of my van is. If something's missing, like a wheel, my van ain't going to move. Or if I've got the most amazing van but ain't got an engine in it, then it's not going to move. And that's what it's like, us human beings. We're all in this together, but we're not the same. We're individual. We need to respect that everybody's where they're meant to be. So many people, everybody trying to control and manipulate each other. Come here. This thing that's happening in the world now, how the climate is. It's really quite spiteful seeing how people are behaving. Like I see a post the other day and a woman said, Joe Bloggs just got COVID. And I laughed my head off. That's what she said in her post. I laughed my head off because he's a conspiracy theorist and he doesn't believe in it. And I think it's really funny that he's got COVID. What sort of mentality laughs at somebody that's gotten ill? I mean, I bet that he wouldn't laugh at her if she got COVID after having the jab. Why are people so spiteful? We've all got a choice. We've all got free will, I hope, unless it is all freaking preordained, to make our choices. Why hate on somebody because they've not made the same choice as you? We're all at different levels and different stages in life, and laughing at somebody's misfortune, it's not good karma. I don't actually believe in karma, by the way. I think it's a new age word, and it's not a necessary word, but it's a simple way to explain something. I believe in energy. What you give out, you get back. What is in your energy field, what is in your aura, is the reality that you're going to be living. Be nice and the universe nices back. It really, really does. That's a line from a song actually by Slamboree, and it's called My Game, My Rules. I might include the link underneath because it's got some really good lyrics in it. One of the lyrics is, life is a game. If you're not playing your own game and making up your own rules, you're playing somebody else's and likely being played. And some people play some pretty fucked up games, and they really do. Everybody, even without realising it, people are influencing, are manipulating, are coercing, are controlling. Just respect people where they are. Lecture over. Really, I mean, I'm looking into a camera, so it's me that I'm having these strong words with. I'm just like, I think I'm just so riled up at the moment because I need the energy to push my life forward, because I haven't been listening to my instinct, because I have been dependent on other people, because I haven't been manifesting in my own life, that I'm now in a situation where I need to push my life forward. And the only person that can do that is me. So what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Is the answer to that. I remember 3 years ago being in Scotland in my van. I was talking to my son on the phone and I said, I don't know what I'm doing, Tommy. And Tommy turned around to me and he said, no one does, Mum. And that's the truth. None of us know what we're doing. So stop going around thinking you know what you're doing, but try and do your absolute best, because anyone that thinks they know what they're doing, they don't. We're all trying to find our way. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. We need to look out for each other. We need to be kind. I want to say thank you to everybody that reached out to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my friends in van life and out of van life. And thank you to the strangers that reached out to me. Some people offered to come and be with me, but I really need to go through this on my own. Honestly, I wouldn't inflict myself onto somebody else in someone else's company at the moment, because I really am raw. We're in Lionsgate at the moment, which I'm not 100% sure what that means, but it's like it's something to do with the planets. It's like apparently a portal that is open, and it's Leo season. So I'm like, my moon sign is Leo, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a lion at the moment. I don't really know what else to say. I will keep you posted. Just don't judge people. Please stop going around judging everybody. We're all in this together, but we're also individual. If we were all alike, it'd be a communist society, and how awful would that be? I mean, the idea is quite nice that we're all equal, but we're all equal in our differences, in our individualities. Nobody has got a right to tell you or me or anyone else how they should be living their life. We're all doing our absolute best. We need to be kind, we need to be brave, and I want to be the change that I see, that I want to see in the world, and the only way I can do that is by being the change myself, is by making myself a better person. If we're going to enter a new world and live a better life, and not a new world order where everything is controlled, we have to deal with our own stuff. We have to heal generations of trauma in our DNA. We have to heal trauma in this lifetime. We have to stop pointing out and blaming other people, and we have to look at ourselves. That doesn't mean that we can't stand up for ourselves. I'm so raw at the moment that anybody tries to control and manipulate me or tell me that what I'm doing is wrong, they're going to get my wrath, because I'm like, no, enough is enough. I will allow people to take the pee out of me once, twice, 100 times, literally, and I will offer the olive branch. I will try my absolute best to be all-inclusive for all of us to get on. But if it's not working and I'm being controlled and I'm being manipulated, and I see that, and I see that I'm not getting back what I'm giving, I'm going to say stop. That's where I am at the moment. So I'm even saying stop to amazing people in my life, because I need to go through this. I need to use my energy, because I've really let my life deteriorate. Really need to use my energy to self-care for me, to make some. I don't even want to make anything of my life. I'm not even interested in being I don't want to be anybody. I'm quite happy to be nobody. I don't care about money, which what makes it easy for me to end up in a situation like this, because I don't care about money. Money is not my god. It's not the world that I want to live in. But unfortunately, we do need money for things like to maintain our lifestyles, our vans, my van. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, because I could just keep on having a go at myself in the camera, trying to rile myself up. So I'm going to clean my van up now. I'm going to go for an hour's walk. I've got some smalls that I need to wash. I went to the laundrette the other day, so all my washing's done, but I have got some underwear that I want to wash, which I never put into the laundrette. Thank you all so much for your support, and just for being a part of my journey. So there's my love heart. There's my heart. I'll make sure that my fox is on the next video. Bye for now.